Assalamu alaikum everyone. We are group 4 and these are the IDs of our group members. We are assigned to make a traffic control system for one of the busiest road of Dhaka, the Chankarpur Mode. This is a four-way intersection. To make traffic control simple, we have hindered movements of three ways and let one way pass. For passerby, we have used white light and red light. And this is our approach. In case 1, T1's YOLO and red will be on also with the other red light. Pedestrian can cross for a small amount of time. In case 2, the green light of T1 is on and along with other three side red lights are turned on. In case 3, yellow lights of T2 is turned on along with its red light and the other three lights also will still be on. The duration for pedestrian crossing is exactly same as the first case. In case 4, the green light of T2 is on as yellow light was indicating that T2 vehicles will be able to move after a couple of seconds and the red lights of T1, T2 and T3 will be at the stage. Case 5, now T3 is yellow and red light is turned on with the other three red lights. In case 6, 3 is going to be on and with that the other side's red light will be on. In case 7, we will see that T4's yellow and red light will be on and around that 3 other red lights. In case 4, green light is going to be on and other sides will be red. In case 9, it's time for pedestrian to cross the busy street of Chankarpur as all the red light are being on. And this is our truth table where R, Y, G stand for red, yellow and green traffic light are being on, and B and small r is for the pedestrian, white and red light respectively.
Assalamualaikum, I am Sakib Sharia. Our project consists of these components. In our project, we used a 555 timer IC and IC4017. The 555 timer IC is a precision timing device which can act either as a simple timer to generate single pulse or long time delays, or as a relaxation oscillator producing a string of waveforms. In IC4017, it is a digital counter plus decoder circuit and the heart of our project. The clock pulse generates the output of the IC555 timer are given as an input to IC4017 through pin 14. Now, here comes the protest design of our project. The first part of our project consists of 555 timer and 4017 segment. The 555 timer generates a clock signal and the clock signal is fed to 4017 and with potentiometer we are able to control the clock. Then output of IC4017 is switching from S1 yellow to S1, then S2 yellow to S2 and like this the input will be S4 with an extra port added named SP, and the reason is to control the pedestrian signal. Then we will reset the counter. With push button, we can also control the output of IC4017 and it is connected with the clock, the 14 pin.
I am Samur Rahman Arnab, ID 1706116. IC 4017 output connection explanation. For S1 output, we first connected them with a 1K resistor and then through a NPN BJT transistor and then fed into 4 diodes, and their output will be S1G, S2R, S3R, S4R respectively, which indicating that when the S1G is on, corresponding S2R, S3R, S4R is also on. And in our case studies, it is similar with case 2 where the T1's green light is on and T2, T3, T4's red light is on. Similarly, we will connect the S2, S3 and S4 connection output. For the S1Y, S2Y, S3Y and S4Y, we follow another approach. Firstly, they are connected with a NPN BJT by a resistor and diodes, then the output are fed into S1R, S2R, S3R and S4R respectively. That means the yellow light will be on when the corresponding red light is on. The SP is attached with all 4 signals via a NPN transistor to control the passerby. Traffic lights LED connection. Three traffic lights S1G, S1Y, S1R are connected through resistance then shot through a common diode. Similarly, the other traffic junctions light are connected. For the pedestrian, there are two lights, one is red and another is white. There is a NOT gate in front of red light to differentiate. It will turn off and white bulb will light up and then pedestrian will cross the street. Condition for white bulb to light up. We used IC7408, which is an AND gate to connect all four red traffic junction lights S1R, S2R, S3R, S4R respectively, and then connected with the white LED. That means when all the red bulb is red, the white bulb will light up and the pedestrian will able to go. If not, then the red light in front of the pedestrian is being on. 7-segment display connection. To connect our 7-segment display, at first we connected it with the IC7447 and then it went through 74169 IC. Then it is attached with the clock of 555 timer. Now my friend Wahiduzzaman will continue the software implementation part.
My ID is 1706108. We have simulated our project in Proteus. The simulation result is of two types. The one we wanted to materialize and the one we actually could implement in hardware. At first, I am going to show you the first one. As you can see, the traffic lights are changing in cycle. The cycles come as in this sequence. First the red light, then the yellow plus red light, and at last comes the green. We have also taken some measures for the passersby to cross the road. The passersby can pass when the blue light is lit, which comes when there is 4 red lights. As it is more visible by these dots in here that the light is changing when there is 4 red lights. But whenever there is a green light, the red light for the passersby is on, so they won't be able to cross the road safely. Also, for overriding the whole system, we used SPDT switch, which will help us to keep our desired green light on for indefinite time whenever we need. We can see that in here. The green light is on. And yes, we can also get back our original traffic system using the SPDT switch. We can also see that the system is back to normal. As for the circuit we implement in the hardware section, the simulation is much more simpler. We have a control system which has 9 cycles, of which 8 is used to control the traffic. The sequence is same. First red light, then the yellow plus red light, and at last comes the green. The last cycle we have used it to let the passersby to pass. To indicate the passersby to safely pass the road, we have used a white light. We could not implement the override mode in this model. My teammate Sakib will show you the hardware results now.
Assalamu alaikum, I am Sakib Sharia, ID 1706113. Here, during the white light circle, the pedestrian will cross the road. According to our logic, yellow and red LED is on in one road and green light will be on after that. During this cycle, other 3 red LED is on the other roads. In the hardware implementation, we have installed white light in our 9th clock cycle so that the pedestrian can go or cross the road. We have also installed a white light here to check the clock in the 555 timer here. We have installed a second segment display here and we have connected it to our breadboard, and the second segment display is working properly. From the countdown 9 to 0. Now we want to speed up our timer, so we have done an experiment. We have just changed our potentiometer resistance and now we will look up at our output what is doing here. Here our 7 segment display is working faster than before. We have done our hardware project here, but Due to some wiring issue, we could not complete the project in hardware, but we could not complete it properly. So we tried to the project described earlier, but we have tried our best to implement the traffic light system with the record features in software in 2 ways. Thank you everyone for listening to us